Whenever we are on a vacation or on a drive, we always stop by at a restaurant or a dhaba, which are either recommended by a friend or known to us. And there is one dish that we always order there, and that is the dal. So today I will be sharing a recipe of Dhabey Wali Dal. And my experience with this dish is different. Whenever I have traveled in northern part of India, in Uttar Pradesh, there they prepare this dish with a mix of yellow lentils. It can be a moong dal, chana or tur dal. But when I have traveled towards Punjab, Himachal or Haryana, they do the same dish with a mix of chana dal and urad dal. So the recipe that I will be doing today has a mix of chana dal and urad dal. My name is Amrish. You are watching Gourmet at Home. For this recipe of Dhabey Wali Dal, I will be using chana dal, urad dal, onion, tomato, ginger, garlic, coriander powder, turmeric powder, chili powder, cumin seeds, some fenugreek leaves and garam masala. And all these ingredients are readily available in any home kitchen. And the recipe has got two parts. In the first part, we will boil the dal, and in the second part, we will temper the dal. So let's start first by boiling the dal. So let's transfer the urad dal to the pressure cooker. I have soaked the dal an hour before. You can also use the whole urad dal for this recipe, but that will take slightly longer time to cook. After the urad dal, I will add soaked chana dal, and for this recipe, I always prefer to use 1:2 ratio of urad and chana dal. So if you are using 200 grams of urad dal, I prefer to use 100 grams of chana dal. After the lentils, I will add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and half the amount of onions that I have chopped for this recipe. Rest of the onions we will be using while tempering the dal. After the onions, I will add tomatoes. Again, I will be adding half of the quantity, followed by I will add water. We will mix all the ingredients. And at this stage, we'll cover the pressure cooker. Turn on the flame and allow it to cook until 3 whistles. The karai is hot. I will add 4 to 5 tablespoons of cooking oil. Followed by 1.5 teaspoons of cumin seeds, approximately half a teaspoon of asafoetida powder, and then I will add the rest of the chopped onions. After the onions, I will add half a teaspoon of salt, mix them gently and allow them to cook until golden brown. Dishes that are prepared in these dhabas, they are not guided or restricted by any recipes. Every dhaba, they have their own way of making those particular dishes. The staff who is working in these places, they live in the same vicinity. So time is not a restriction for them. They are always involved and engaged in the process of cooking. The base food that is prepared is kept on a slow burner or on a charcoal. So the process of cooking is continuous, which adds on to the lot of texture and flavor in the base product. The dishes that are served on the table, they are freshly tempered, which adds a lot of liveliness to the main curry. These dhabas are mainly located on the highways, so they always prefer to use local and seasonal produce from the nearby villages. And one thing also I have noticed in these places, they always prefer to use or finish their dishes in the iron pan, which adds the mild smokiness to the curries. And that is the reason I have selected this iron kadhai to temper the dal. The onions have started slowly getting golden brown. So I will add the crushed ginger and green chili. And followed by I will add crushed garlic. After ginger and garlic, I will add half a teaspoon of chili powder and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, followed by 3 teaspoons of coriander powder. After sauteing the spices, I will add the leftover tomatoes and will continue cooking the masala for another 7 to 8 minutes. The masala is almost cooked. At this stage, I will add ghee. I have used approximately 2 tablespoons of ghee for this recipe. Followed by I will add kasuri methi. Now the Dhabey wala masala is almost ready. This is the time I will open the pressure cooker and I will add the boiled dal to the kadhai. We'll mix the dal gently. Add little water and allow it to simmer for another 5 to 10 minutes. After 5 minutes, I will turn off the flame, add some home grounded garam masala, followed by chopped coriander. We will rest it for 5 minutes before I will enjoy Dhabey Wali Dal. After 5 minutes, let's serve Dhabey Wali Dal. I will garnish the dal with a slice of butter, some ginger and some fresh green coriander leaves. Recipes like Dhabey Wali Dal connects us with lots of memories, but in today's time where mode of traveling have changed and we don't often visit to these dhabas, you can try this recipe in your kitchen. Hope you enjoyed watching this recipe of Dhabey Wali Dal. Looking forward to see you again in our next segment of Gourmet at Home.